Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to talk about functional fitness. Yeah, I know, that sounds like an exciting topic, doesn't it? There's a little short story that goes with this. But first of all, those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Most of the time I'm out walking around. Today, not so much. I was going to go out and walk and decided I was just too tired because I did go over to the gym this morning and did my weightlifting routine. And then I cut the grass, and that's what I'm going to talk about here in just a little bit. And decided that I had done enough for the day. So I didn't go out to walk and record this video. I'm sitting right here in front of my computer. Again, sorry about that. Hopefully I'll get out tomorrow morning. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here as well. If you're still here, we're a minute and a half into the video. You might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000 by my 60th birthday next Wednesday, but I don't think we're going to make it. We're still about 600 away, but that's okay. We're getting a lot closer than I thought we would. So thank you to everybody that has subscribed to this channel. I mean, I remember when I hit the 500 subscriber mark, I couldn't believe there were 500 people that wanted to hear what I had to say. And now there's almost 5,000 of you out there. Unbelievable, but thank you. Thank you very much. I can never tell you how much it means to me. And, I've said hello to the new people. I've said hello to the returning people. And now I'm going, because it's May the 4th, I'm going to say hello to the Star Wars geeks in the room, myself included. It is May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. Some of you know what that means. Some of you don't. If not, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No big deal. Well, let's get into this functional fitness thing for just a little bit. Oh, yeah, before I forget. I knew I was going to get a lot of comments about that cast iron video I put up yesterday. And I appreciate all your helpful comments. I really do. I really have seen all of those videos. I've tried it all. I can't get eggs to work in the cast iron, which is why I made that video. I just quit. I did fry up a couple of eggs tonight to go with the steaks I cooked, and they were wonderful because I had my no-stick. I got my no-stick skillet out of the truck from my camping kit and worked like a charm. I did the steaks in the cast iron. I just did a couple of fried eggs in the non-stick ceramic skillet. Everything's just fine. It'll be great. But anyway, functional fitness, what does it mean? Why do we even want to talk about this? Well, I've always said that exercise is not required to lose fat. And it's not. If all you're interested in is losing fat, you don't ever have to move. But as we've talked about before, why are you doing this? You're not doing this just to see a lower number on the scale. You want to see a lower number on the scale for a reason. And what was it? I was watching a little Coach Bronson. Well, I always watch a little Coach Bronson. He's one of the people I follow. Yeah. He said, prepare for the life you want. And what he's talking about there is, if one of the examples I've always used is you want to be able to get down on the floor and play with your grandkids. That's your why. Well, besides eating properly, which takes care of the biology side of things, you need to figure out what kind of exercises you need to do to be able to get up and down off the floor to play with your grandkids. And, most people watching my channel, you're not going to go to the gym and pump iron for a couple hours a day because you don't want to be the big buff guy or the big buff gal. There may be a few of you out there, and if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Absolutely fine. But most of us just want our bodies to do what we need them to do to reach the goals that we're trying to reach. So you have to kind of figure out what exercises you need to do what you want to do. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but it made sense in my head. But and finding the exercises that are going to work for you is working on the physiology side of things. If you can do just physiology. You can just go work out and do all the exercises and mostly make your body do what you want it to do. And you can do the biology side of things where you eat right and you lose fat or gain fat, whatever, or gain muscle, whatever it is that you're trying to do with your diet, whether you need to lose or you need to gain. Most of the people that watch this channel are trying to lose, but you want to eat right and take care of the biology side of things. You don't have to do both, but things work so much better when you do both. And a really good example of that is what I did today that ended up making me tired, because I'd already been over, like I said, I'd already been over the Y and worked out because this was weight day. I'm doing Wednesdays and Sundays for that, by the way. Sundays I work with a personal trainer. I don't know if I'm going to pay him or not. I get some free sessions for rejoining the Y. And then when the free sessions are done, I'll decide if I think I can do it on my own on both Wednesday and Sunday, or if I still want some instruction on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. But that's for a little ways down in the future. But I'd already lifted weights, and I looked at the forecast for wind and rain tomorrow, so I decided if I'm going to cut this grass, I need to do it. Now, as you guys will all recall, I've told you the story about when, I got out of the hospital for my heart surgery. I had to break the yard up into 4 or 5 sections and do just one section a day. And it would take me anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes to do each of the sections that I decided to work on. And I was just exhausted after each section. Well, I didn't have any functional fitness at that time. I was 150 pounds heavier, actually probably a lot closer to 175 pounds heavier when I first got out of the hospital. Plus, I was still recovering from heart surgery. And it didn't work out. I mean, after about 4 weeks of struggling through all that, I ended up hiring somebody to cut my grass. And, well, that just kept getting more expensive and more expensive. So I decided, since I am in much better shape now, that I've lost almost 150 pounds, that I would cut my own grass. And as an example of functional fitness, today, after all that struggle that I had before, today I cut my own grass, front, back, and both sides in just under 30 minutes. How's that for functional fitness? That is a goal. I mean, I never started off in this journey with the goal to cut my own grass, but as I got looking to how much money I spent on cutting my own grass or paying somebody to cut my grass for the last few years, being a retired guy on a fixed income, I looked at that and went, well, this is just dumb. I can do this myself now that I'm healthy again. So that's what I did today. So there's a balance. Like I said, it was 4 months into my carnivore journey before I even started to walk. And I just started lifting seriously a week ago, maybe a week and a half. I've done it 3 times now. So you don't, as I've said in many videos before, don't try to jump in and do it all right at the start. If you're just getting started on your carnivore journey on the biology side of things, making your body heal with food, that's enough for now. You've got enough on your plate. I didn't really mean to say it that way, but you've got enough going on with just trying to get healthy and starting to burn fat and all of that. You don't need to start exercising right away. But your body will let you know when you're ready. Like I said, I started walking at the 4-month mark, and I have just started recently lifting weights to build up upper body strength. And I'm doing a little bit of leg stuff, but I don't need as much leg because I've been walking all this time. But yeah, like I said, we're not in this to become muscle bound gym rats. We just need functional fitness so that we can do the things that we want to do. And you have to decide for yourself, just like your why on why you're doing this, you have to decide for yourself how much movement you need to add to your day to get to where you want to be. Because, if like me, you want to through hike the Appalachian Trail in 2025, I need to do quite a bit more than you do just to get up and down off the floor to play with the grandkids. So you have to decide how much you want to do, how much you need to do. And you may decide that while you only really need to get up and down off the floor to play with your grandkids, that you're going to train, like maybe not through hike the Appalachian Trail, but maybe there's a waterfall you wanted to go see that's 2 or 3 miles back off the parking area. Well, you need to plan for that and basically plan your exercises around the things you want to do. I think I've said that a few times already here. So I'm obviously running out of things to say. So I will just remind you that there is a meetup here in Omaha on July the 27th. That's a Thursday, 2 in the afternoon at Putting Plus. All of the information is on lowcarbevents.com, or you can email me at here. Let me scroll that email address for you. You can send me your questions, or you can get information about this meetup at my mailing address there, SemiRetiredBob@yahoo.com. It's the day before the Hard to Kill Omaha Summit, so don't forget, if you're going to be coming into town for that anyway, you might as well come a day earlier than you planned and come out and hang out with us and play some miniature golf and eat some hamburgers. That's what I've got for you today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Don't forget to get out there, be 1% better today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.